Howdy, folks. Everybody just hold tight. We got a couple matches right next to our stream table that are getting ready to finish. So we're going to wait for those and we're going to start a few minutes late. We will be with you shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lonnie Fox Raymond here. Welcome to the WPBA Palmetto Invitational here in Charleston, South Carolina. I am just finished my match and I'm back in action here with LoreeJon Brown Oganowski and Tram Bich. I think I'm saying that right. I could be saying it wrong, but we're just going to call her Tram. So, Tram, I apologize if I'm barbecuing it. I had it the other day and now I've officially lost it. So it looks like LoreeJon has won the lag. Let's go over the match rules really quick. Check this out, folks. These are the match rules. It's lag for the first break, which you just saw. Alternate breaks thereafter. 3-point break rule is in effect. The 9 ball doesn't count on the break in the bottom two corners. 3 consecutive fouls is a loss of game, and cue ball fouls only. Race to 8. LoreeJon to break. Hope you guys enjoyed the guest commentary. I was really excited to get Angela back in the booth today. And Leanne Leaney from Canada, she's a good player. They had to play each other. And I asked Leanne, are you going to be okay to get in the booth, even though you just played Angela? And she said, absolutely. Consummate professional right there. Well, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Legal break by LoreeJon. It's fun. All the other players, obviously, they have their names on their last names on the back, and LoreeJon doesn't need a last name. You could just say LoreeJon, and everybody in the pool community would know exactly who we were talking about. Looks like she is. I think she's playing the combination, but she could be playing the carom. I just don't. Oh, all right. Well, that might have been a mistake. I just wasn't sure how I felt about the carom, simply because of the 6 ball being there. If she overruns the 1 just a tad, then obviously she's not could potentially not going to have a great shot or a weird combination. So it looks like Tom is going to come to the table with a pretty good starting shot. I'm sure LoreeJon's like, oh my, what just happened? These ladies are only separated by 10 points in Fargo. Should be a pretty even matchup. I think it'll come down to breaks and execution, like every 9 ball match on the planet. All right, nice little touch there. These ladies, too, I don't know how often we did one season with the WPBA and Predator partnering up. We did one season for the Pro Billiard Series, so most of the ladies here on the WPBA are familiar with the Predator equipment. Here at Palmetto Billiards, they are a premier Predator dealers, so um, obviously everything that they have here is Predator, which is fine. I think it's nice. At Borderline, we played on all Brunswicks, and they were beautiful too, brand new Brunswicks actually, and they were stunning. So it doesn't hurt us a bit. We enjoy pool on all 9 foot tables. All right, so that jammed up just a bit there. Looks like LoreeJon's coming to the table with the shot. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. She'll just have to decide how she wants to get back down table for the 6 ball, if she's going to use center ball and try to come through the 8-9 gap, missing the 7, or she's going to go forward more. We'll see what LoreeJon decides to do. Just like that. She misses the 7. Oh, just barely touches it. Nice little rub there. Thank you, Carly. Thanks. I bet you were loving that the Ange was in the booth. She's so fun. She's very good at this. All right, perfect little touch there for a stop shot out, LoreeJon. got some the music at our tournament desk is a little loud today, so I'm kind of just been playing a little bit of background stuff. Um, just a little bit of something in the background in case we have to go mute on the mics. Hopefully it's not annoying you too terribly bad. It's not my favorite to have the background music, but I don't mind it terribly. All right, LoreeJon, take advantage of that weird miss on the 5 ball. You know, while I'm here, I don't know what I've done with my personal cell phone, but make sure you guys are sharing. I'm going to try to take a second to share this stream for any of you who are not familiar. All right, folks, I just kind of stepped out for just a second because the tournament director was making some announcements, which sometimes gets me because I'm so close to the speakers. I can hear the speakers. I have a hard time like staying on subject when there's a lot of noise around me, so I apologize for that. I just kind of muted it. I did step out just to take a second and look at the stream and see if we could start sharing it. So if any of you are out there and you're watching on YouTube, I would really appreciate it if you guys could pull back and share it on all your socials. For just a second, you can wait in between racks if you like. I'm not asking you to jump out of the stream, but let's talk a little bit. Let's talk about some of the sponsors for this event. So of course, we have our long-lasting relationships with Diamond Tables, Aramith, and Simonis, and we appreciate them going forward. We're so grateful for them. Digital Pool, our partnership with them and all of our bracket work. So shout out to Digital Pool as well. If you guys are looking to follow along, you can go to the description of YouTube and check out digitalpool.com. The link is in our description on YouTube, and you can follow the brackets from there. We recently just obtained some new exciting sponsors with How Tips, Kamui Chalk, and Big Family Custom Creations. So those are pretty cool, as well as Castillo Leather Goods and ICA Training Tools. So if you guys are not familiar with that, I'll take just a second and maybe if the ladies take a player's break and throw out a commercial about the ICA Training Tool. You can also go to icatraining.com and check it out. Um, and of course, for this event, none other than the Palmetto Billiards Academy, which is absolutely beautiful, by the way. All wonderful equipment, all top of the line equipment, and the owners are fabulous. They've been really, really easy to work with for us, so we appreciate that. And we're super grateful that they jumped in when Chicago pulled out this week. So, Palmetto, shout out to them for just bringing us in, giving us something to do on the weekend we were supposed to be in Chicago. So, we're pretty excited about that. We were glad that they contacted us, and hopefully, we continue a long standing relationship with Palmetto as well. Now, I know that Palmetto also for this particular event, they have sponsors that got involved to help produce this event and Ashley River Roofing, CB Prime Distribution, and Predator. So thank you to them as well for joining Palmetto and supporting the WPBA. All right, she's just going to play a little follow shot here to the rail and back out. I think she fell a little short on this 7. Um, she may have to go forward and back up table for the 8. She cannot naturally draw it any longer, so she put a lot of spin on that. She's not going to enjoy that. Depending on the situation, she may be able to thin this and just bring that cue ball on the other side of the 9 for a little bit of a touch safety. This match definitely could go hill-hill, Ken. You're absolutely right. I wanted to say, too, for anybody who's interested, you guys can always donate at WPBA.com. All right, so I think that ended up being about the best that she could do there. She obviously was going to hit the 9, and she wasn't in a great position to put a lot on it. I think it could have potentially also been a scratch. So LoreeJon has an opportunity here. She may be aggressive. She may opt to bank the ball and bring the cue ball underneath the 9. She just went for a containing shot. She wants it to go. This is long, but definitely difficult. Yeah, go to digitalpool.com and you can go to, I believe, the events and go to WPBA, or you can just search in your search bar WPBA and you will find the Palmetto Billiard Invitational. There's a picture, I think it's kind of like baby blue. And you can follow along there. At the very top, once you get inside our event, at the very top there's a link that says live scoring, like Pat said. And you can go right there and you can click and you can watch all the live scoring throughout the room. There you go, folks. Our chat admin, Mr. Jerry Stucker, thank you so much for linking the bracket. He's really quite good at that, just so you know, you guys. He likes to do polls and stuff, which are always super fun. Also wanted to let you guys know that you can donate to the stream, and that we appreciate it. We do these, we try to keep them free. So if you are interested in donating, you can go to WPBA.com. There's a spot there that says donate here, or you can donate through YouTube in the super chats. And there's a little money symbol next to your chat. And if you do that, we'll shout you out live on the stream. All right, LoreeJon gets to take full advantage here. Tom left that A ball right in the jaws. So a touch by LoreeJon in this 9 ball to take a 2-0 lead. You can see there too, if you're curious, this is a race to 8. You'll see it in the little parentheses next to their names. That's the race for this particular match. Wanted to let you guys know too, we do have a bonus table coverage, and I believe it's table 10 on the brackets, and right now there is no commentary, but we do have someone manning some cameras for us. Tina Larson and Kathy Sullivan is on that table. So I think they're getting ready to start or have just started. What's up, Johnny? Don't get in trouble watching from work. Also, folks, please make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. We appreciate that. We want to make that algorithm match the amount of viewers that we have on the stream. Oh, she lost the ball there. Lost the rock. A little funny, crossed over, kind of funny. All right, so she comes to the table with ball in hand. I think all the balls are pocketable. They all have pockets. The 2-8's a little strange, but you just have to be mindful if you play the combination. You know, obviously not going to play short side on that. You're living clean living right there if you try to go short side. All right, just knock that 8 in. Good shot. And I was going to look, I downloaded all the bio sheets for the ladies to my phone, as well as a hard copy in the booth for anyone who's doing commentary for us. I was going to try to look up some of their bio information. So she's going to have to stretch for this 4-ball, but I think she'll be fine. She went and caught her extension. That's a great shot. Landed beautifully on the 6. Just has to decide if she's going to roll the ball just a tad forward, just like that. Play the stop. That's a great shot. I like that. She got up to readjust and make sure that she was where she needed to be to pocket that 7-ball. It was a good shot by her. All right, on the board. Bich. Bich. I like her name though. It's interesting. So while I was gone, I wonder if Angela tried to move the cameras around at all. I told her she could try. I think she was weird about it. I don't think she wanted to, which is fine. Oh, a nice little touch. Unfortunately, she bumped the red 3. It no longer goes. She lied to you guys about the booth cam. It's absolutely hooked up. Hold on just a second, folks. It's hooked up. She doesn't like the booth cam. Don't let her fool you. All right, let's see what she decides to do here. Ooh. I like the effort. Smart effort. Smart shot. It didn't work out exactly as she had hoped, but the effort was there. Looking through my bios, and unfortunately, I have no idea what alphabet they used. Which letter they went with. Everything's in alphabetical order for us, and I'm having a hard time finding wins. Bio. Right, she wants it to dip under. I think this ball can still be pocketed. It's difficult, right? But no, she can make, I think she can make that ball. There she is. So her nickname is Olivia. Maybe I will just call her Olivia. Yeah, it says here her nickname is Olivia, so maybe I will just call her Olivia. Now we do have a Liv Chang on our tour. Her name is Olivia as well. I call her Liv, but um, yeah, maybe I will just call her Olivia. That's kind of fun. She's a Predator sponsored player, which totally makes sense, right? We're in a Predator pool room. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Come play pool. She's from Vietnam. She was born in Ho Chi Minh City. Her first event with the WPBA was just recently, actually. It was in Serenigo Masters. I don't think that's possible. Oh, her highest ranking, that must have been when we were partnered with Predator, was the last 16 in Wisconsin. But I don't, the year got cut off in our bio sheet, so I don't know what that is. I do know that she uses the Predator Throne, the 3.1. I do know that. Hi, Dave. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. Oh, they're racking. Let's check out some of the sponsor information here at Palmetto. So, tour sponsors are Aramith and Simonis and Diamond Billiard Products, as well as Kamui, Big Family Custom Creations, Castillo Leather Goods, How Tips, ICA Training Tools, and our rack for this season, for sure, into 2025 as well, is the perfect rack. I think I'm losing my mind, folks. I just had LoreeJon's bio sheet. Oh, nope, and now I've lost it. Oh, how things happen around here. I just lose things on the regular. Did you guys enjoy the last match with Tracy Cantrell and Christina Zliteva? I know Jay David did. That's his favorite player on the planet. Well, maybe not on the planet, but you know. All right, thanks for tuning in, everyone. All right, so that got overrun a little bit or under hit, one of the two. But I don't think she expected the two ball to hit the nine. Score is currently 2-2. race to 8. So LoreeJon is currently residing in Texas. She was born in New Jersey, which I'm sure a lot of you guys knew that. Um, and she is a Mucci sponsored player, so it was Jay David, and you can go back and watch it. You absolutely can, but do not turn this one off. It's on there. All right, so good starting shot by LoreeJon. She's sitting in a nice position here with the 3 ball. I think she tried to dig into that a little bit and come on the inside of that 4 ball, but didn't quite work out. Yeah, we are in the United States. We're in Charleston, South Carolina at Palmetto Billiards. I think legitimately it's Palmetto Billiards Academy. So LoreeJon also, she's obviously sponsored by Mucci Cues. Maury Tips, Championship Billiards, and Olhausen. They have a great relationship. She's been with Olhausen for many, many moons. They really recently just did a little video. If you haven't checked out Olhausen's social medias, you can check it out. They just recently did a video of all of LoreeJon's different hairstyles over the years. So it's pretty fun. You guys go check that out. Oh, and I think she has a Castillo. LoreeJon has a Castillo case as well. Well, I guess you're just gonna have to stop over and see us, USMC Coons. And thank you for your service. Guys, I have a stalker who just tried to lick my window. It's Angela. Don't tell anybody I told you she licked the window. Shh. Hi, Ange. All right, I'm back. Angela popped in. She made me shut off the mics. Even though I told you guys all she licked the window. We have another good matchup coming in at 4 o'clock with Kelly Isaac and Margaret Fafalova Steyer. That's going to be a good one. LoreeJon to take the lead 3-2 in this race to 8 at the Palmetto Billiards Invitational. Let's check out while they're racking some of our sponsor videos. Enjoy. All right, folks, I'm back. Ta-da! Now, it looks as though she had a legal break, but unfortunately, she has no shot on the 1. Now, you can play for a push here. Looks like that's what she's trying to do. I don't know how comfortable if LoreeJon's comfortable cutting this ball, but the cue ball will be traveling at a pretty good rate of speed. So I don't know if it looks like she's looking at that, but she could also play a containing safety as well. If she doesn't like, she may potentially get a little far shooting the two. So we'll see how LoreeJon opts to shoot this ball. If she plays this safety, she does not. And she overcut the one. I feel like that happens a lot when we're trying to control the cue ball, right? We're trying to keep it slow um, for it not to travel too far. Just a little deceleration in the stroke, I feel. Right. It's just died on her. Caught that ball a little fatter than I think she intended. She could two-rail bank this too and put it under the pack over here of the 659, or she could thin the two if the cue ball allows and get past and get that cue ball underneath those. See what she opts to do. She used the cue ball. See, I was worried about the scratch by using the cue ball, and so I thought maybe the other way, although this is definitely safe enough where Lori doesn't have an offensive shot. Now Lori could do the same thing, is bank that to the right side rail and bring the cue ball down underneath the 5. Or she can thin it on the right side of the 2 and go 1, 2, 3 rails, but she does have to miss the 8 if she does it on the left side, so I feel like hitting it on the right might be a little bit more productive for the cue ball. Just like that. She hit it too fat, she's going to leave a shot. All right, to the table to tie this match up. Nothing's really tied up. She just has to make a decision on what she wants to do with the 5. It's a good look at Olivia right there. Oh, she got the tap on the 6. This changes things a little bit. If she can play this with a decent pace and just roll this ball in, she should be able to go 1 rail and back towards the center by the side pockets. Just a slow, steady pace. She went all in. Oh, ooh. Yeah, I was hesitant on that. Yeah, she had a 2-fer. I think she may... I can't tell. Maybe she got away with it? Let's change camera views. Sure did. LoreeJon's making some faces, folks. I think she's trying to use the one eye to see that 8 ball. How'd she hit that? Great shot with the bridge. Just by the, she just barely could get past the 9. It's a little bit of a tester. She's got cue ball. She doesn't have to be worried about that part. She's got full cue ball. Great. Oh boy. Wow. Woo! She was high kicking. Check that out, folks. A little bit of love never hurts anybody. Let's talk about the ball sets. Let's do that. LoreeJon's getting ready to rack. The score is currently 4-2 in favor of LoreeJon. Let's talk about the ball sets, folks. That's what we got. This is it. Tournament TV Pro Cup set is previously used at one of our events, only one event. The quantities are limited. I think I may only have 7 sets left. WPBA.com, check it out. It's $370. Includes shipping to the continental 48 states. You can get the cue ball signed by any player at this event. And did I mention that support helps support the stream? So if you need a great set of balls, I have that exact set at home. If you need a great set of balls, please go check it out. All right, and the break off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not legal. One ball in, one ball. I don't even know if one ball got to the line, but she did not get 3. J. David, we will not donate a pool table for you, but why you can't just carry the balls to Pool League? Just, be that guy who walks in and has his own set of balls that he brings to Pool League. Don't forget to purchase a perfect rack too, and then you'll be all set. Nice touch there. She falls in line beautifully on the red 3. And really, she just needs to stop it, maybe pinch it to the left just a tad, maybe 2 ball rotations. I don't know if she has enough to get to the rail and back out. I think it's almost set perfectly just to pinch hold it right there. A little bit of low English. Oh, she can go to the rail. Nice. That's where the camera is. The camera angles can be a little deceiving. Thanks, Jay. Jay, good looking out, bud. I was so busy watching all the other things going on around me right now. I was like, maybe things happened, maybe it didn't. I like the way she played that. I'm a 2-rail girl myself. I tend to enjoy moving the cue ball around a couple of rails to get position. It allows you to not have to decelerate in your stroke at all by playing 1 rail, playing a speed shot where with 2 you can just let loose a little and let the cue ball do the work. It'll die after the 2nd rail. Oh, she's not going to be happy about that. Then again, LoreeJon's not either. This is not a great shot to come to the table with, but she has a couple options. She can cut her in like a rock star, or she can bank it and play a 2-way shot. She can just freeze up to the 9 and play the safety. These ladies are on a mandatory 40-second shot clock, folks, so you'll see them moving quite quickly. But with our shot clock system, we not only give them 40 seconds, but we also allow them to pause the clock if they need to grab a piece of equipment. Like say you've decided that you need to jump and you want to go back and get your jump cue. You should have it put together with you at the table, but if by some chance you do not, they will stop the clock for you to grab it, which is cool. I like that, by the way. There's that nice little touch shot. Tried to get her froze up to that 9. Looks like she has a couple options as how she wants to hit this, but I think she's going to go 1 rail at it. She did not freeze her to the 9, so she does technically have options, but someone taught me once that the angle in is the angle out, right? Look at that. Nice hit. And that's come in handy a few times for kicking. I line everything up and it doesn't look like what I want it to look like. I'll remind myself of that. All right, nice job by LoreeJon. LoreeJon here recently has had some really great events. She played really well at Iron City. Not that LoreeJon ever plays badly, but she's had some really solid finishes here of recent. All right, LoreeJon, 5-2. All right, Olivia to break. Don't you think that's better? I like the Olivia. She told us that's her nickname, so that's what I'm gonna use. I like it. She kind of looks like an Olivia. She's very nice. She's very polite, very friendly. And of course, she's only been with us a few times, so, you try to get to know someone in that time that they're here. Fortunately, she did not make a legal break here, so LoreeJon's going to come to the table. I'm not sure, but I do think the 2 goes past the purple 4. Oh, guess it does not. Oh, nice touch. That was a nice touch. Beautiful. I wasn't sure that that ball went past. All right, we're going to the air, folks. Oh, that's awkward. She's not enjoying that. Oh, she just gave the ball in hand. She tapped it? She just opted. Hmm, I missed it. Hi, Teresa. I do not know. Let me see if I can look out my window for you. Yes, they have. They must not have started their match on digital pool on our tablet. They have a tablet. They should be live scoring themselves, but maybe they have not, or maybe they're both grabbing the balls and dragging them to the end. So maybe they just finished the first rack. Are you guys excited about our 4 o'clock matchup? Kelly Isaac, my girl from Ohio, currently residing in Houston, Texas, play Margaret Fefilova Steyer. It's going to be a great match. I kind of make fun and tell Kelly she's a bit of a monster killer, right? Like she steps up. She I think it's going to be a great match for television. So you guys make sure that after we're through this match, you guys come back for the start of the next match. Here in just a second after this rack, we'll go check the live scores of the other tables in the room. Wow. She's going to be disappointed in that. LoreeJon gets another opportunity just to clear it up. Okay, guys, if you are not familiar, you can follow the link in the YouTube description to find players and times. Our bracket is in there under WPBA Palmetto Billiards Invitational. You go into Digital Pool and just search, or you can just follow the direct link that's posted in our YouTube description. You joined us in good timing. We're only about 4% of the way through these tournaments, through this event. All right, don't fall straight. She needs some angle. The 9 ball is not frozen, so she can roll forward and play it up table. Oh, she knew right away as soon as she let go that she did not make that ball. Guys, see Tina Larson in left-hand view of your screen. Oh boy. These ladies are just like, please let me get out of this rack. She made her concede. No, not much you can do. We actually have a no concession rule in the WPBA, but being that these are her first couple of events, she probably doesn't realize that. She can actually get punished for that. LoreeJon could win this and the next. I don't know exactly how they do it. I've actually never seen it happen, but I think in that situation, especially the fact that she's new to the tour, I think someone will fill her in. LoreeJon's pretty good about just being like, yeah, whatever, it's cool, you know. But I'm sure someone will tell her, if not LoreeJon after the match. Guys, make sure too that you guys are stepping out, pulling back just a second and hitting the thumbs up. Please make sure that our algorithms match for viewership to likes. Currently, we're only sitting on 57 likes. I know you guys can help me out. We have 230 people watching this particular matchup, or at least on YouTube. You guys could pull back and just hit up the thumbs up button for me. I'd really appreciate it. And I forgot to check the rack, check the matches in the room. Yeah, I would really, really appreciate it if you guys could help me out to do that. I need those to match up a little bit more. Um, you know, all that stuff. It's kind of important for what we do, which is precisely why we continue to bring you guys live free action for as long as we possibly can. All right, that was a great kick safe. Great shot by LoreeJon. Thanks, everybody. We really appreciate you guys doing that. I know you guys, a bunch of you hopped out, so thank you so much. All right, so this is ball in hand. LoreeJon back to the table with ball in hand and a pretty open table. I think the 5 to the 6 is really about the trickiest positional shots to play from here. Can tell you with these predator tables, the pockets, the way they play, um, really you have to be mindful when you're punching a ball. Just like that, you have to be super mindful that you pocket the ball. It'll spit it back at you quite easily. Thanks, guys, for hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. Right. She's got angle on this 4 ball. That's great. I think it's a preference here. Some people are corner pocket players. Some people are side pocket players. Personally, I like playing to the side on this. But like I said, everyone's a little bit different. She did really good to miss the 7 there, to be mindful not to hit it. It was a good shot. All right, LoreeJon, trying to get to the hill. She's moving quick, folks. LoreeJon is dangerous action when she starts walking with a little pep in her step. There you go. On the hill. 7 to 2. Yeah, LoreeJon's interesting. She's great. Let's check out what's going on in the room. We got Tina Larson on our bonus coverage table. She's currently up 4 to 1 over Kathy Sullivan. Sophia Mast and Susan Mello, 4 to 2 in favor of Mello. Veronique Menard, 6 to 2 over Rebecca White. Melissa Helland is 3 to 2 over June Myers, and Sarah Miller, 2 to 1 over Kathy Friend. Kaylee McIntosh, 6 to 0 over Jessie Sexton. There you go. Sorry I missed the break on that, folks. I heard the balls break too, and I thought, oh no, I'm still on the live scores. So it looks like the matches around the room are moving fairly quickly. A couple are neck and neck. A couple are big scores. She undercut that ball. She may get fortunate. Nah, I think it leaked. Yeah, I think LoreeJon can see the 2. She clearly can see the 2. Not sure. She's sitting pretty upbeat right now. Oh yeah, she's good here. She can drag that ball around 3 rails. Go 2 for sure. Especially with as confident as LoreeJon seems to be at the moment. Little tap off that 5 ball. Really nice shot. Actually works out beautifully that way because it pushes that 5 past the side pocket. Now here she needs to make a solid decision. She can come back up table. I don't like that. I actually like dragging this ball out and staying under the orange five. You guys, I'm not so sure it's good that my window is facing the walkway for all the players right now because they keep stalking me through my window of my booth. She hit it. Oh, she needs a bump. That's clean living, folks. That right there, that's clean living. Beautiful. She's smelling it. Smell of victory right there. She's sensing it. She can feel it. With someone who's been a professional athlete as long as LoreeJon has, sitting on their opponent's chair is not your favorite place to be when this lady is this close to winning the match. All right, there you go. Wow. So a little off angle. I think she can just pinch and hold this ball. She doesn't have to do anything fancy. She can also draw it back. It's a preference. Just like that. Great shot by LoreeJon Oganowski. LJ. That's about all you need, right, LoreeJon? Beautiful. Beautiful match by LoreeJon. Looks like there's stuff going on around the room. Kaylee McIntosh is currently up 7-0. Let me see what I can come up with, folks. Let me see what I can come up with. I'm gonna give you just a minute of some other action. It looks like Jessie Sexton has won a rack. She's got herself on the board. That a girl. You can see there's a lot of people hanging out around the room. I know we got some Kaylee McIntosh fans and family on the stream, so I'm going to swing around here and let you guys catch some of her action. And we'll see how she does here. And I may have to stop and start over. Don't go anywhere, or, well, come back, because after this match here, I'll give you a little bit of this. Hopefully, Kaylee can get her done pretty quickly. Our next match will be at 4 o'clock with Kelly Isaac, Wonder Woman herself, currently ranked 54 on the WPBA against Margarita Fefilova, the Belarusian rock star, currently residing in USA. Thank you very much. We love Margaret. We're so glad she's here with us. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to twiddle with my camera a tad. Oh, young gun, the natural Kaylee McIntosh in action. I think she's just going for a push out here. This young lady is so talented. She's one of my favorite players to watch. Not always one of my favorite players to play. She is quite vicious at times, and not in a bad way. Just so we're clear, she's a superstar. Very talented. Pretty excited for the. I'm pretty excited for the Kelly Margaret match as well. I will have to step out, shut the stream down and reboot and start again. So don't go anywhere. Just stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel so that you're notified when we go live again. We also have a bonus coverage match going on our table 10 on our digital pool brackets. There's no commentary on that, but there's definitely action happening. Tina Larson is up 4-1 over Kathy Sullivan. I'm not super familiar with Kathy Sullivan. I don't know if I don't know how many times she's played on the tour. I have not personally had her on my stream to be able to tell you guys a lot about her, but I know she's got, if she's here, she's talented. Yeah, Mark, I see that not fair, this Savannah and Ashley. Yeah, I understand that. But so right now what's basically happening to Savannah and Ashley is kind of what's been happening with me and Brittany Bryant. Where I'm currently ranked and where Brittany's currently ranked, second and third round, we run into each other. Mostly third round, sometimes fourth, on the A side. It's just a seeding thing. And so with Savannah and Ashley, where their ranks are, they're going to run into each other for a little while. It'll be fine. It just sucks because you feel like you're always playing the same person. So one of them has to advance, get better on ranking, or one has to lose some ranking. It's unfortunate, but it's just the nature of the beast in our events. Top 32 players are always seeded, but the top 16 are always seeded in one round. So, not I don't know if they're doing that with the 64 field. Yes, I do believe. No, they're not. I think it's a straight draw. Top six, or it's top 32 are seeded, and then the other 32 that are coming in unseeded play into us. And I'm not sure if that's luck of the draw, but Kaylee's not being very nice here. She's already up quite large in the score. I think it's 7-1. And then she goes and plays this mean, nasty little safety. Don't forget, guys, before you guys take off too, I know that we're done with the feature matchup, but before you guys before I shut this stream down, if you guys could take just a second to hit the thumbs up button before we're not live, I would really appreciate it. Let's get that. I know we have over 200 people in the stream watching. Would love, absolutely love to get that the thumbs up. We're at 89. So if I could get that a little closer, I'd really appreciate that. So Kaylee McIntosh, safety successful. Jesse Sexton has fouled. Kaylee comes to the table with ball in hand. Fairly open rack. I think the tricky part is going to be getting from the 7 to the 8. 6, the 6 is on the same side of the table as the 7, so I feel like she, potentially will be fine there. But the trick will definitely be from the 7 to the 8. Let's see how Kaylee opts to get out here. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it. I see the likes are going up. I appreciate you guys. Always looking out for us. We need to keep those algorithms as close as possible with thumbs up to viewers. And we appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so much. You're also welcome to donate to the stream. We are producing this live and free. Um, and you can do that a couple different ways. You can go to WPBA.com and hit the donate here button. You can also, in next to your chat box, there's a little money symbol. You can donate that way, and if I see it while we're live, I will definitely give you a shout out. Unfortunately, there, Kaylee missed that ball. I feel like Jesse's probably going to play a pretty solid safety here. She can bank that 5 on the other side of that 8. Just keep that cue ball next to the rail there. Try to keep it underneath the 8. Thanks, everybody. All right, Kaylee. Just looking it out. Like she can jump this ball or she can kick at it. Now, with the scoreline being so drastic, I think it's 7-1. With the scoreline being so drastic, Kaylee actually can play a little more offensively. I'm not saying that's always right or wrong, but I think that it gives you a little confidence to be a little more offensive. I don't know if you guys know that, but Kaylee used to be a collegiate golfer and quite good at it, from what I understand. I think she met her husband at college, and I do believe it had something to do with the golf teams. So they're great. Her family's great. We love the support that they give us here at the WPBA. And of course, Kaylee, right? They're super supportive. All right, so Jesse comes to the table with ball in hand. Unfortunately, Kaylee scratched on that. She did make a legal hit, but lost the cue ball. Jessie seems very nice. I don't know a lot about her, but she seems to be a very nice young lady. So we're glad she's been able to play in a couple of the events. You know, she's trying to gain some points to get some more natural invites. All right. All right. She needs a good solid bump there, but looks like she's gotten it. So Fargo has absolutely nothing to do with our ranking system here at the WPBA. I mean, we do have a player rating through digital pool, but that's that has more to do with it than Fargo. Fargo really doesn't. The rankings here, uh, you get accumulate points based on performance, and so how you come in, like Fargo wise, has nothing to do with it. All of our point systems are determined based on your play on tour. So if you have someone who is, for example, you may see someone and they may be ranked by Fargo much lower, but they actually may be ranked higher on tour. So everything the ladies do here is based on points, and no other factor comes in other than the WPBA. Angela stopped back in and kissed me on my cheek. So yeah, I appreciate her. Yeah, so John, the rankings here are different. They're completely based on play inside the tour. We don't use any other system, and we're pretty fortunate. A lot of us, in all fairness, oh, foul ball. That safety gave Kelly the gave Kaylee the opportunity to really finish this matchup here. Hopefully, no more little tiny oopsies, and Kaylee can get this rack done. Um, but yeah, so here everything is done based on your performance, and I know that for me personally, like my Fargo is not quite a 600, right? Which is really strange because I've been playing into a long time. But for many moons, the tour didn't report to Fargo. We didn't use a system that reported to Fargo. So all the matches and stuff that I've played here didn't really determine my Fargo. I only had things from like past leagues, um, past BCA events, things like that. And then now more recently, everyone's reporting to Fargo, which is great, right? But before I didn't have it. I didn't. Matter of fact, at one point I had two Fargos. All right, Kaylee McIntosh, ladies and gentlemen, snaps to her for completing that match. Thank you once again for tuning in. If you have the opportunity to hit the thumbs up, I'm going to throw a commercial before I shut us down and then come back at 4 o'clock Eastern time zone, which is approximately half hour from now, to be here for the Kelly Isaac Margaret Fefalova match. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you guys so much. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond. Thanks for joining.